dwnproductions.net, masks, busts, props, custom work. If you want something custom made, hit me up and maybe I can do it for you.
Hey, and after you're done with that, head on over to fastcustomshirts.com and peruse the many shirts that are available for your purchasing pleasure. Hey, and if you need custom work, hit me up.
You ever seen a movie called The Guyver?
Yeah, a long time back. Is it Mark Hamill in that?
He is.
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker, some would call him. And before we get into it, that was fucking cheap ass slip cover. Must have if I just threw it like that. And there you go. So the Guyver, I talked about it maybe a year and a half ago or so. I don't think this one's numbered. Oh, it's got the little clasps on there. I used to rip those fuckers off. But yeah, the Guyver, as for the movie, it's okay. I would say you have to be into like creature effects and probably not the Guyver comics to like this movie. Cause it's kind of like a kid's movie with gore, but the creature suits are really fucking dope. Like not the Guyver suit. Like sure it's well made and whatever. It is what it is. But the creature suits in this shit are very well made and cool shit. And there's some cool gore effects and stuff in there like that. But if you're not into, I guess, tokusatsu or fucking creature fucking suits and shit like that, then probably don't fuck with it because that's really all this movie has to offer is that shit. But as far as the Blu-ray, we get a audio commentary with Steve Wang and Screaming Mad George. There's some other mate on there, like being a fucking host of it or whatever. Screaming or Steve Wang, he's cool on it. He like tells you shit straight up. Screaming Mad George like giggles and has a very unique laugh that he does throughout the whole thing. And, you know, it's cool. It's good to have on in the background. It could have been better, but it is what it is. Uh, and if you don't know who Steve Wang is, Predator, he like sculpted and did the Predator costume and shit. That's like one of the main. I think he did the Gill Man from the Monster Squad. He's like a really good sculptor and painter. And then Screaming Mad George, he does like fucking crazy, wacky shit, like a lot of surreal shit. Society, I'm pretty sure he did that shit. He did the shit for Freaked. I'm pretty sure a lot of Brian Hughes and the shit Screaming Mad George did this stuff for. And so it was two effects dudes coming together to make this movie or whatever. But the audio commentary is all right. And then there's like an hour fucking interview. It might be a little more with Screaming Mad George. And that was fucking great. There's some suit tests and all that. But it's a solid release. It's not great, but it's a pretty good release for an okay movie. I've never read the Guyver comics. I don't really give a shit about manga or anything. But from what they were saying in the commentary track is, yeah, we made it a little funnier than the comics. You know, we were influenced by the Jackie Chan movies and how those were kind of funny and had a funny tone to them. We were trying to do that while trying to do a kids movie at the same time, while trying to do these gore effects at the same time. So it's all kind of a mishmash and probably didn't fucking hit for any of the target audiences besides people who like monsters and creature suits and shit like that. And if you like that, like I said, shit's fucking great. And the humor to it, it is funny, But like I said, if you like the Guyver, the real Guyver shit, probably not, because there's a lot of goofball shit in here. Like, for some reason, these creatures run into a movie set and Linnea Quigley's quiggling it up. And it's like they break the fourth wall to have this kind of a scene in the movie. So, like I said, if you're into creature shit and all that, for sure. But
Well, yeah. So I think I watched this way back when it was on VHS. Like a buddy of mine had it, but he was really into manga. And to me, if it's manga, it means it's for girls. I don't really want to watch it.
because
So
it has an A at the end.
yeah, and yeah, so I didn't really pay much attention to it, I guess, back then. But yeah, I know the suit looked cool, I guess, or whatever. But I don't even know anybody that read those comics.
Yeah, I mean, two Asian dudes like co-directed the movie. So, I mean, it's not like some white guy off the streets was like, "I'm going to direct the Guyver."
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Power Rangers for an older crowd. I guess I was never into Power Rangers. Like, I could appreciate the suits and all that, but growing up a Godzilla fan, that was even a little fucking too cheap for me to. And at the time, I even thought I was older. Like, I was the age for it. Like, I was the demographic, but I always thought, it's probably for little fucking kids and shit. I don't want to. Yeah, I
Hey,
just couldn't get into it.
but if you guys watching want an Unearthed Films shirt or some other shirts that are from their catalog, head to fastcustomshirts.com.